Yo, what's up guys? It's Pygoz here, the Crypto Pie, and today we're going to be talking about Bitcoin, guys. And we're going to start at a very large time frame. We're starting at the month, and we'll see. Okay, so guys, on the monthly, we can see that we made a lower low, and we don't know if it will close below here, but most likely you can see how strong 7K is right here, guys. 7K right there. Right at this wick low. So yeah, that's a really strong resistance now, guys. 7K. Keep that in mind. If we go on to the weekly, we can also see that the weekly closed lower than the previous candle, which a lower low is never good. You don't want to see that. However, this could be a double bottom. Keep that in mind as well. But then on the double bottom, I'd like to see some bullish RSI divergence instead of a lower RSI. So, I think we can definitely go lower as well. So if you look here on the weekly, we have a point here at 6K as well, that we could potentially hit. And if we go even lower, we have one here at 5.6 and at 5.3. So, if we just go lower and lower, then that's how it goes. 3-day is also way lower than this low, but like I said, guys, we're getting close to that support right here, and this is all looking at without any indicators or lines, right? On the daily, of course, we had this terrible candle yesterday. Terrible, guys. I mean, it dropped from 7.4 all the way down to 6.6. So it is. Alright, guys, you cannot really be bullish anymore, okay? Even the perma bulls out there, you just cannot be bullish. So let's go on to the 6-hour chart here, guys, and let me put on my my drawing tools. So what I've done is I took a Fibonacci from this bottom here at 2.8 all the way up to this nearly 20K, 19.7. And what you can see is the 236. Everything lines up pretty nicely. 38.2, the 0.5, the 618. So first we hit that 0.5, then we hit that 618, just a little bit above it though. Then from there, the next one to hit, guys, we could potentially go back down to 786 where we already went before at 6.4K. If that drops, then like I said, guys, 6K, then I have a point at 5.3, then 5K, and if we potentially even go lower, I have one here at 2.8 obviously for the whole retracement, but also keep this 886 in mind at 4.7. So yeah, guys, what can you do right now? Alright, so let's say you're still holding all your Bitcoin. If you are, you didn't sell any, that's fine. You can either wait for a bounce to up around these levels, around 7K, probably 69 to 7K areas is pretty good to sell. And then from there, we need to play the short game, okay? Because the market simply, it fell out of the triangle. Now some people tell me, which also is true, guys, we are in a big descending triangle as well, right? Like that, and then we have right here the line of defense around that 786 at 6.4K. So you could also wait until that one breaks. But if you play the smaller time frames, guys, you could simply put a stop under this low. A lower low is never good, right? And then you can always get back in. So that's something you could do as well. We absolutely don't know whether the market will get back into this triangle that we fell out of exactly at the apex point as well, right? At this low, when this low was exactly at the point of this triangle is when we fell through. So this was a critical point. And I think it will be big resistance now, considering the weekly, everything lines up, right? The daily, the 6-hour, everything lines up. So just keep that in mind, I definitely don't want to be super negative, but I'm just realistic, guys, right? I look at the chart, and that's all I can tell you. All right, what the chart is telling me is what the market is doing, whether there's really good news, bad news, whatever, right? The news is not going to affect, like it will affect the chart if the participants, you know, that trade actually reply to the news with like buying power or selling power, whatever. So we had some bearish news, obviously, you know, the exchange hacking, the subpoenas of like some exchanges, etc. So, and the exchange that was hacked was CoinReal, guys. It's like number 96. It's like so insignificant. I don't think it should really matter. Then you have some EOS conspiracy theories. You know, I love it. ICO Moon Tracker. So yeah, it could. We'll just have to see, guys. But play this day by day, and there's definitely money to be made on the short side as well. So what I'm potentially doing is I'm going short around this area, right, 69,000 to 7,000, and then just for the next leg down. Also keep in mind, guys, that I don't know if this is done yet. Okay, I don't know if this is done yet because of the fact that if you take, let me take off this this little magnet thing here. Well, if this was a 1, 2, and then 2, and then 3, and 4, then we still need a 5, right? Could be right around here. So yeah, just keep that in mind as well, guys. This could potentially still happen. I'm obviously removing it, but I can only count 4 right now. So unless it's a A, B, C, which would be really weird, then yeah, we could still see a leg down because a C wave also always has 5 waves. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So one more leg down, you know, it would be normal. It would be normal. So keep that in mind, right? Keep that in mind, guys. I cannot make it prettier than, you know, than it is. So, but we could also still bounce up before going down, right? You have to remember that this was 1, 2, so it can retrace all the way to 1, guys, all the way 7100 technically, but I think a retrace to about here would be more normal. Okay, the 38.2 is also lining up with the 55 EMA here around that 7k. So yeah, this is definitely a huge resistance area, guys, right around here, right? And we'll make this red. So right around there is a big resistance area. Okay, I don't want all these blocks on my chart, so I'm removing it. But I know that in between 69 and 7k is a big resistance. Okay, so knowing that, you just need to play it, and definitely gotta play a little bit defensive here, because, well, it can always drop way lower than you think it can, guys. Alright, it can drop way lower than you think it can. So, you know, to think about this 886 at 4.7, you know, it's it will hurt, but maybe that's what we need to do. So, you know, I think the best play right now, and not to FUD anyone, is to play for Tether or for Fiat, right? For USD or for Tether. So not to make more Bitcoin at the moment. I mean, obviously you will make more Bitcoin at the bottom when you buy back in, but right now I will play any coin for the USD or USDT pair. All right, that is what I would play, or Euro. So yeah, that's pretty much all I can tell you guys. Right, it's just an update, and so basically, in a nutshell, guys, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I think we still need to have a 5, but the 5 could also be already in here, right, for a double bottom. So yeah, just keep it all in mind. To play the most safe right now, guys, is have a stop under, like, obviously the low. When you make a new low, it's not good. So that's the safest way you can play it. I'm no financial advisor, but that's how I would play it. With the rest of the Bitcoin I'm still holding, I definitely have a stop under there, because who knows what's happening, right? So yeah, guys, definitely protect your capital, and that's all I can tell, right? Also, guys, if you're not in my Telegram yet, join up with the CryptoPies blog, where you can ask me any question, you can ask other people questions, and it's just a great chat box to be in, right? So yeah, join up with that. And yes, Apex will be listing on BitZ on Friday, but Apex is definitely having a hard time right now, guys. Just like all the coins, right? I already made some profit on Apex, so the rest I'm just holding for the long term, right? Apex is something to look forward to in 2019, so I'm just holding that. But that's all the way up to everyone, right? So yeah, that's it. I mean, obviously, if it would spike, then I'm not holding it for 2019, guys. I mean, you know how it goes, right? If it gets to $1, I'll be very happy, right? You should be. So yeah, that is. Join up with this, guys. Also join up with the CryptoPies feed, where I post all my videos, post about upcoming ICOs. Even though we're in a bear market, I will still post them, so you can whitelist for them and see if you want to get in or not. It all depends on where the market is at that moment of the actual offering, right? Because that's when it will be packed. So yeah, look forward to that as well. So yeah, guys, both Telegrams will be in the description below. And if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Hit that post notification button. And if you got any questions at all, leave a comment below. And I'll see you guys in the next video.